So it's 12:30 right now. Going to my favorite place in the UK, a McDonald's outlet for breakfast. Yo, Insta vlog, London on a budget. Day 9. Day 9 already, man. The days are flying by. Anyway, let go. Hey. Avengers on Thursday. Can't wait.
It's 59.
Yep. Have a barbecue. Come on, guys. Abroad is the best filter ever. I mean, I just checked out a video I did now and I look fresh. Niger, do better, Nigeria. Swear down. Did you just look at the park today? My goodness. Jeez. So full of the sun. Looking at, gotta keep walking.
It's a lovely day in the park. I was on my way home, passed by the park, saw lots of people. Decided to come and chill out, hang out, and also do today's video from the park. In today's video, I actually want to talk about Wakanow's travel sim, which is in my phone right now. If you book an international flight with Wakanow, you get a SIM card, a free international SIM card. Well, free, yes, but you need to top it up with a minimum of $10 or 3,800 naira to get the SIM card, which I did because I was like, hey, sounds good. Having an international SIM even before you leave the country sounds awesome. Plus, they also said that you can use it in pretty much every country. It works in almost every country. Plus, it doesn't expire. Like if I don't travel in a long time, it's still valid. Sounded like a really good offer, so I went for it. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of this Wakanow's free international SIM card for people who book international flights with them. First advantage is, okay, you can use it in many countries according to them. Pretty much the basic countries or the usual countries that we tend to travel to, you can use it there. And a second advantage is that apparently it doesn't expire. If I don't travel in a long time and then I travel thereafter, it's still going to work, it's still going to be valid. The disadvantages of it though, okay, let me start with the topping up. To be able to top up this SIM card, you can't buy a local, because I thought you'd be able to buy a local card or local vendor's scratch card here to top up. No. How you top up this Wakana International SIM is that you have to use Quick Teller to credit their account and then they'll credit your line, or you email them or you transfer money to their account. Basically, you have to do it through Nigeria. You can't top up where you are. Maybe you need to get on the internet and then like send an instruction or do some kind of transfer or transaction for them to top up your line wherever you are in the world. So that kind of sucks. I would have preferred it if there were a vendor in many other countries whose scratch card you could buy, or something that you can do from there without having to communicate with back home just for them to top you up. I mean, what if you need credits in the middle of the night? So that sucks. Another thing is that their data plans are they're quite off, not even a bit off. I think it's $6 for 200 megabytes or something. Let me check the leaflet or the flyer that came with it. Ah, yes. For 200 megabytes, it's $6, which is valid for 7 days. For 500 megabytes, it's $14, which is valid for 7 days, a week as well. Then the next plan is 1 gig for $23. 1 gig for $23 for 30 days, a month. And then 3 gig for $60 for 30 days as well, a month. So basically, they only have plans for either 1 week or 1 month. If you are doing a 2 week trip or a 3 week trip, you're in a bit of a fix. That means you need to either go for the 30 days and forgo the remaining days, or do 7 days in 3 places if you're on a 3 week trip. And that sucks. They should have a 1 week, a 2 week, a 3 week, and a 4 week, and a 5 week plan. So that's a bit off. Plus, these prices are a bit steep, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure here in the UK, I can get a T-Mobile or an O2 or an Orange or whatever line, and a data plan won't be as expensive as it is with this. It kind of sucks, so I'm really not impressed with it. It's good for probably family men and women who travel a lot and who can just communicate with home as soon as they land, to tell them that they landed safely, or where they're staying, or whatever they need to communicate with their people back home. You have the same number. I forgot to mention that it's the same number you have, no matter what country you go to. And who else is it good for? Essentially business travelers. But aside from that, for people like me who use more internet than we do, voice calls, this really isn't for me. It's in my phone. I don't have a data plan on it. I only make phone calls with it, and I use luckily here in the UK, there's free Wi-Fi in a lot of places where I'm staying, and even some restaurants and some public places. So I just use free Wi-Fi. But it's a bit stressful. But I do know that had I gone with a local SIM card, it would have cost me a lot less, and it would have been easier to top up. So that's my assessment on the Wakanow International Travel SIM. If you've ever used it, or if you own one, let me know what you think about it. How has it fared for you?
My shoe. Guys, I realized that I forgot to sign out after doing the video in the park. I got carried away, went home, went to go and get some work done, and long story short, forgot to sign out. So I'm signing out now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up either here or on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to my channel on YouTube, please kindly subscribe as well. The subscribe button is just beneath the video. About to cross the road, so I have to be careful and cautious even though I'm doing a sign out on my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super hungry. Catch you tomorrow for day 10 of the vlog. Peace.
Another thing, or another reason, or another beef I have with them is that the day I went to pick up the card, I got there and I paid the 2008 to top up, and then they collected my money, and then next thing they tell me that the guy who does the SIM activation isn't around. There were 2 other staff there, but they said the guy who does the activation isn't around. I said, how? So 2 of you can't do it? They say, no, he's the one with the password. Long story short, I had to wait for the guy to come back to the office, and that was even after I had said that I may have to go to the head office and make a complaint about this chap who isn't around, and the fact that they had collected my money before, telling me that the person to activate the SIM wasn't around. That was a bit off-putting.